Ladies and gentlemen, I had one hell of a week and I want to talk about it, so here we are. I'm sorry if I look and sound like death because I feel like death. Me and a few of my mates went over to Poland this week. We went to a place called Krakow, or Krakow if you're uncultured like me, and it was amazing. I had such a good time. We went to the salt mines, which are these just giant caves where they used to mine salt. It's pretty self-explanatory actually. I really enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to. And we also went to the shooting range, which was so fun. I had a great time. It was my first time ever shooting a gun, so I loved it. And we also went and done the tour of Auschwitz, which was one of the most interesting things that I've ever been a part of. But I'll get on to those things. I want to talk about everything individually. I also got a tattoo with my friends. It's pretty sick. I like it. It looks a bit wonky when I show it like that, but you know, as you can see, it is straight. Don't be judging. The salt mines was absolutely breathtaking, man. Like, there was some parts in it that I was not expecting, but when you first walk in, there is this stairwell that just keeps going, bro. It's like this really like cramped like 4x4 fucking entrance that your entire tour group needs to walk down. It's fucking crazy, and it goes deep, man. It goes so deep. And when you get out and you're in the first area of the salt mines, it is exactly how you would imagine it. It looks like a mine. They have these like statues to explain to you what jobs other people had in those mines, and just to kind of help you go through the history of this place. And I'm not going to go through the history of it for you here because I'm not going to lie, most of the time I was distracted, but it was mainly that most of the way through, so it kind of got a little bit like, oh, is it going to be any different? We were walking around for what, like 4 or 5 hours, something along those lines. So it was long. It took a while, bro. And I soon ate my words, gentlemen. I soon ate my words. We went down a story lower, and I just remember turning the corner, and all I see is this in front of me, this giant grey hall with these giant chandeliers that were covered with salt crystals, and it was just absolutely mesmerizing, man. It was beautiful. I just remember hearing the entire tour group turn around that corner and gasp at the same time, because I feel like everyone was in the same boat. They were like, is this gonna be it? And then we witnessed this fucking, oh sorry, Jesus. And then we witnessed this beautiful place, man. Like, it got so much better from here on out. Like, the picture I have up and the video does not do it justice, man. It was ginormous. There was like these chiseled out like pictures of like the Last Supper with Jesus and the gang. It was absolutely breathtaking, man. It was so cool. Our tour guide was really funny as well. It was just great. We also done a lot of shopping as well. The first day we got there, I done quite a bit of shopping. I went with like 428 euro, which is like the equivalent of like 1,800 zloty, I think it is. And I spent a solid 200 quid the first day we were there, which was not fun, you know. It was fun. I bought loads of shit. I bought this cool t-shirt. You can't really see it, like it is very like discreet, but you can see it right there. It's like a little Japanese like symbol, and then on the back, I have like a dragon. Pretty cool. Pretty fucking sick. I bought a load of other shit downstairs as well, like a pair of shoes and all that jazz. You know, I don't usually go shopping, but for some reason I balled out. But the first day we got there, I was on 2 hours of sleep, I think. 2.5, maybe 3 hours max, I'd say. And my friends weren't much better, you know. We had to leave early that day, so we were running on fucking fumes, bro. But they dealt with it much better than I did. By the time it got to the night time, my friends wanted to go out, and I was fucking dead, bro. But yeah, we ended up going to a pub, which people were on cloud fucking 9, man. They were crowd surfing. They were taking their shirts off and fucking swinging it around. It was fucking fantastic. I would have loved that if I was in the right frame of mind. We weren't even tipsy at that point. I think it was about like 12 or something at that point, and I was fighting off demons, bro. I really was. I was like in my own head. I was trying to come back to reality, but I just couldn't do it. I was fucking delusional, man. We ended up leaving, going to another place. It was a rock and jazz bar, which was fucking great. It was full of emo people. It was full of metalheads. I think it's the right way to describe it. Like, I mean, when I first walked in here, bro, I thought my demons have come to fruition. There was like little monitors around the place with like this up close eyeball that was like staring at you, and they were like littered all over the place. Like, you could not escape them. There was a teddy bear on a noose when I first went in. There was a head of a Chucky doll, and then there was like a fucking Annabelle doll at the back of the dance floor. But now, onto the bread and butter, boys. Onto the bread and butter. I talked about that a bit too long. So, being an Irish boy, right? I have never shot a weapon. I know this may sound very foreign to you Americans, but even pointy objects are illegal here. So I've never gotten to experience that sweet, sweet bliss of firing off one of those things, bro. And now I have, and I have been enlightened. Like, do you see this? That is from a Kar 98K.
It's not bad now.
That was like 5, maybe 4 days ago, something like that. So that shit packs a punch, bro. We had to pick what weapons we wanted to shoot online. So the weapons I chose was the Kar 98K, the M4A1, the Glock 19, the AR-22 S&W Junior, and the M1 Garand. I also had the Colt M1911 Tactical, which unfortunately I didn't get to shoot, which was very sad. But for those of you who don't know, I have been a sniper on Call of Duty for the past 10 years of my life, I think. 11. Oh dear God, I'm old. Whoa. Oh shit. But yeah, something about the sniper rifle has always really interested me. And so the Kar 98 has always been a weapon that I've wanted to shoot, and I've always dreamed about shooting it, and I could never have fucking imagined what this was like. Brother, I almost dislocated my shoulder, man. But no, I was okay, thank God. So when I shot, first of all, I was shocked how fucking loud the thing was. Gunshots are loud. Cocking back that sniper, man, was so fucking good. I actually have a bullet from it. I have a Kar 98K bullet right here. Shit is beautiful, bro. I love it. Why don't I live in America, man? But then after that, he gave me the M1 Garand, which, oh my God, man, that gun is so fun. But the M1 Garand as well packed a bit more of a punch than I expected it to, but like I anticipated it, you know? I was expecting the unexpected after the car. Because for some reason in my mind, I was like, it's an old weapon. Surely it's not going to like pack that much of a punch, you know? But I think the opposite is true. I think the older weapons pack more of a punch than the newer weapons do. Like recoil wise anyway. But yeah, the M1 Garand was a hard one to use because like when you shoot, that thing went fucking up, bro. And the little goggles that they gave me, like every time I shot, like the gas that came from the gun or whatever it was kept steaming up my aiming eye. So a lot of the time I was shooting blind because I did not want to take my time, you know? I was in the zone. I was John Wicking it up, man. Every time I was handed a weapon, I went. So yeah, the first two guns I had a kick to them. And then I got handed, it was either the M4A1 or the AR-22 S&W Junior, whatever the fuck. That's a long name. Fix that. This thing was kitted out, man. It had a fucking ACOG sight. It had that front vertical grip, and it was kitted, bro. It looked fantastic. And when I first shot that, I was shooketh because the thing didn't move. It did not move a centimeter. Going from those two guns that packed a punch, I was anticipating some sort of like smack against me, you know? So when I took the first shot, I genuinely thought that I misfired. I thought the thing like blocked up or some shit. And I felt like John Wick, man. I swear to God, if somebody handed me that weapon and told me to go into war, I would put up a good fight. That thing was so easy to use, it was honestly scary. So I started like doing some special ops shit on it. I kept going tap, 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 and I was doing it as fast as I possibly could. And I'm happy to say, I hit those shots, man. I know I think I've missed like 2 out of all of the guns that I shot. But that AR felt nice, bro. It felt so good. I was just able to pop, 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 pop so smoothly, man. And I didn't have to worry about losing a shoulder. The M4A1 as well had a bit more of a kick because it didn't have much attachments on it. I know it had like a red dot or an ACOG. And it also had a grip on it, but this one packed a bit more of a punch. But it was still nothing compared to that. And I know I hit pretty much most of my shots. Even with the Kar 98, I'm pretty sure I hit most of my shots bar one. For a first time, this was pretty good. Like my first time ever even holding a real gun. I never touched one before in my life, bro. But yeah, the Glock was pretty good as well. The Glock was actually like had a lot more kick to it than I anticipated also. But like I just remember aiming in and like it just did not align properly for some reason. It was just so hard to aim. Now, obviously with the other guns you have the stock to help you keep it stable and keep it steady and all that stuff and help you aim. But you didn't have that with the handguns obviously. So that wasn't something that like kind of went into my mind. So I feel like the handguns were genuinely the hardest thing to shoot. The most fun thing I ever shot was definitely the Kar 98. But I also got to see some other guns in action as well that my friends were shooting. My mate Max was shooting the Dragunov. He also shot Smith & Wesson, and he shot an AK and an MG12, bro. A fucking MG12 or MG42, one or the other. And my mate Michael also shot a sniper rifle, which was, I think it was, he said it was the Polish sniper rifle. And he also shot a Desert Eagle, which was really fun to see. I didn't get to witness it now because I was also shooting side by side with him, which is something that I need to point out, which is fucking hilarious. hilarious is the way they had it done, right? Is we went in and they had all of our stuff laid out on the table already. And since we were a group of 3, I think they even wanted somebody to be able to record it for us. So Max had to wait for one of us to be finished before he could jump in. And then me and my mate Michael went at the same time. But the funny thing that I need to point out about the instructors is if you look at the difference between my instructor and my mate Michael's instructor, for some reason, this man was penetrating my boy. Because unfortunately, the way that they had it laid out, like my mate Max had to record both of us. So obviously he had to stand at a distance and record the both of our backs. So we didn't get to get like good pictures of us shooting the weapon or anything like that. But my mate Max is a lucky bastard, man. He is so lucky because when we were finished, he had 2 cameramen recording him then at that point. So I was able to get like the side angle. I was able to get all different angles of this man shooting these weapons. So he had the best deal out of a lot of us, man. You can't even tell what gun I am shooting most of the time in the video. But with him, you have the clear side view, you know. He has so many cool profile pictures now that he can use. But yeah, I hope you found this interesting nonetheless. I really enjoy talking about this. I just like talking about like my experiences and stuff. So anyone that has made it through this far, thank you for listening to me ramble so much. I appreciate every single one of you that have watched this video, and I appreciate every one of you who have watched this far. I need to say, shit is fucking crazy, bro. We are almost on 700 subscribers already. That is mental, man. My solo leveling video that I just put out before I went done unbelievably. Same with the Demon Slayer video, man. Thank you all so much. Fucking hell, bro. Right, so 6 days ago I put out a video of solo leveling, okay? And in that video I said thank you for the support over on my Dune video. And at the time it was on 4.8k views and 238 likes. That was 6 days ago. Fast forward to today, it is now currently on 6.5k fucking views and 308 likes. What the fuck, guys? Thank you so much, man. That is insanity. Thank you all so much. It really, really, truly means a lot, honestly. Any form of support really does mean the world. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because I need to lie down. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below just how the video. Make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 1k by the end of the year, which is looking more and more likely. And yeah, with that said, it's been EXO. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.